For 100 years, the American Heart Association has worked to save lives and prevent heart disease. And a piece of legislation pending on Capitol Hill may just help further their goals. Channel 7's Kaylin Clay spoke with a prominent father-daughter duo from Arkansas. They have been lobbying lawmakers in Washington on behalf of that bill. Kaylin.
Well, Chris, that's right. The name Corey Keller may ring a bell to you. She was Miss Arkansas in 2023. Now, the Stuttgart native used her year of service sharing the story of her father, Lynn Keller, who was in the hospital as she won the title of Miss Arkansas. And if you've been wondering where they are now, well, they're advocating for a piece of legislation called the HEARTS Act.
We were glad to get to be that voice for Arkansas as it relates to the HEARTS Act and continue to spread our message.
Corey Keller is no stranger to the American Heart Association's mission, that is, to be a relentless force for longer, healthier lives. For Corey, carrying out this mission began with the You're the Cure campaign, in which she spread awareness for heart-healthy and smoke-smart communities. She never knew, though, how close to home her work would hit.
18 months ago, I was in critical care under the great care of Baptist Health's cardiac unit, and I learned a lot about the American Heart Association at that point. They have their fingerprints all over the machines and the methods and the medicines and so forth, and I learned that they're not only about the treatment but also prevention as well.
Corey's father, Lynn Keller, became a heart failure patient and had emergency open heart surgery complications while she competed for the title of Miss Arkansas. Now recovered from the operation, Lynn is joining Corey in advocacy.
And I'm glad that the American Heart Association has kept me around to continue advocating and telling our story.
And their focus now is the HEARTS Act, which stands for Cardiomyopathy Health Education, Awareness, Research, and Training in Schools. Now, this is a piece of federal legislation receiving bipartisan support.
The HEARTS Act would have cardiac emergency response plans as well as CPR training and AED placement in every public school in the country.
Arkansas is a leader in cardiac arrest response. In 2009, the Arkansas Senate passed the Anthony Hobbs III Act, which requires automated external defibrillators in every school and requires school personnel to be trained on how to use them.
But this bill from the federal level would just continue to extend that, so every state and every public school system and all people participating and being involved on those public campuses can be protected if they were to have cardiac arrest or a heart attack.
Well, this act includes provisions from the AEDs Act that was introduced to Congress in March of 2023. And Chris, the American Heart Association reports that children in schools with AEDs that are experiencing cardiac arrest are 7 times as likely to survive than children in schools without AEDs. On your side, I'm Kaylin Clay.
Okay, Kaylin, thanks so much. Supporters are hopeful that the Senate will pass the HEARTS Act before the end of this year.